Working with Bilal on In Another Life was one of the best experiences of my life. It was me getting to work with somebody that, again, is a like-minded musician. He's one of the best soul singers of all time. He's one of the best soul singers in the world. His ability to just naturally go wherever he wants to but still stay within the pocket is just uncanny. It's crazy. Ali Shaheed and I are working on an album. And I was like, yo, we should get Bilal on this album. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we had a show at South by Southwest. Ali and I asked Bilal to record some vocals on the track and come with us to South by Southwest to do this big show that we were doing that was presented by Art Don't Sleep. So we recorded his vocals at his crib and came and did the show with us, and he was coming to LA, and I said, yo, let's re-record your vocals for real, because all like for vocalists, I always love recording on tape. I mean, everything I do is analog, so I like to be in the room and just really produce. So we came over to record that song after South by Southwest. I was like, yo, I actually got another beat. I want you to listen to it, see if you like it. Let's do something else, and we'll record that track tomorrow, the other one. Let's just do this. And he was like, yo, dope. So we recorded a song that's called Holding It Back, and that's the first song we recorded, and it was dope. So he was gonna be out in LA for 10 days because that was him starting on his new album, or in his head thinking about starting on a new album. So the next day, when we were supposed to record the song that he recorded vocals for in New York that we performed at South by Southwest, he was coming over with the plan of him recording that song. But then the next day I was like, yo, last night I kind of wrote something else, bro. Like, I think let's just record this and then tomorrow let's do the next track. He's like, oh, this is dope, let's do it. And then that just kept on kind of happening. And then so then on the third day, he was like, yo, I'd like you to executive produce my album. And I stopped for a second, I'm like, executive produce your album. I was like, well, what is that gonna take for me to do that? I said, all right, let's figure it out. But to me, executive producing an album is like overseeing. I'll throw a couple tracks on it, overseeing. But what he actually meant was like, yo, can you actually produce my album? So I didn't realize that for another 2-3 days, and 2-3 days after that, we're still recording new tracks because we just fell in love with each other, you know what I'm saying, in the studio. He reconveyed the notion that he wanted me to produce an album. I was like, oh shit, let me stop and think about this for a second, because if I'm producing an album, it's a lot of work. I'm writing music, the recording engineer, I'm playing most of the instruments, if not all, you know what I'm saying? It's a serious endeavor, it's my time. And then I'm mixing it, So I'm like, this is going really well. I think we just got to do it, bro. Let's just do it. So we just put a whole album together, and that's how it happened. What I would always say to him in the studio, I was like, look, you as a vocalist are me as a producer. So we're coming together. All the stuff I've always wanted to do, have vocally on my music, you could do that and more. All the stuff that you always wanted to have in a producer, I could do what you want and more. So let's come together and make each other better. So we'd be in the studio and he would do a take. That's a good take. I'd be like, dude, let's go back. I think you could do more than that. And I'll say like, yo, push your vocal all the way. He'd be like, really? I'm like, yeah, go. I'm recording it, let's go. And he would just do something that's super crazy and I'm like going crazy in the back, you know what I'm saying? But he would put that on me too. So we would just go back and forth and just try to kind of push each other to make something special. So working on In Another Life with Bilal, one of the best experiences of my life. Love that dude.
Winning on him, niggas was jumping from tables, from dresses onto his back, doing wrestling moves on him.
So our saxophone player got fired by Mr. Brown. He couldn't play on the song, so he was just standing there like, okay, I guess I won't play. So at that time, like me and Raphael was just like, oh God, is he gonna tell us not to play?
And those new obstacles that I'm more concerned about are minority competition. Less about being oppressed by the majority and more about minorities having conflict within themselves.
We've been just recording and filming our journey because I was always just a filmaholic. I was always just film, which now I'm glad I've been doing it because we have hundreds of tapes.